Welcome back, champions, to The Lucky Die. Previously, Laughing quotes a great poet, Rhal gives Bogren protection from the stalking, Squash learns to track in a new terrain, and Zaltanna catches her friend. He who is Conjuration, deep within the dangers of the swamp in the stalking, gives the team reluctant entry to his home. Cyrek reveals that he knows full well the position they find themselves in, and offers to take them to Hope, his girlfriend and current timekeeper. Why is the hourglass somewhere so inhospitable? How does a human live so long? And what else was lost to the history of Cyrek's apocalypse? I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back to The Lucky Die.
You find yourself standing on a shore, and as you look behind you, you can see that there are a lot of trees and there's what looks like a lake. And as you look forward, there is an island covered in trees. One of them is very, very tall, and you recognize it as the tree in Blighthouse. Everything here is a strange color, though. It's kind of like a lightish brownish color. There doesn't appear to be much movement going on. There is this low-hanging mist over the lake itself, and as you look into the tree lines, you can see that everything is just ever so slightly obscured, like you're looking through a really thick glass. What do you want to do?
Did you say the tree from Blighthouse?
Yeah.
Does it look like we're at Blighthouse? But like spooky warbly?
Version. Yes.
Yeah. Oh. That's not weird at all. Oh, I see. Traveled north and we were in Falsum when we went to... And then now I see what you did there.
Well, you don't exactly know where No Eyes Village is, but yeah, there's a good bet to say it's probably a couple of days south of Blighthouse.
And we were in Swampland, which is kind of in it. Okay.
Yeah.
The Cave of Echoes, is that the tree?
It's a well.
Well of Echoes, sorry.
That's all right. I know it's in that direction.
And he kind of like points off to where you would guess, and kind of some of you remember, kind of the clearing that's in front of the big tree, the tree where the council is usually held. Like there's like a big clearing there. He's pointing in that general direction.
Is hope in the tree, or?
That's a very philosophical question. Oh, wait, you mean... Okay, never mind.
I wasn't going to say it.
I don't know. I just know that she and the hourglass are here somewhere. I'm going to make an apology, and I think I have an idea. And I really shouldn't go with you.
Might make things a little worse for you if we get caught.
Aye, if my missus found out I was helping you steal a job, she might be a wee bit pissed at me. Well, more than usual, I guess.
I don't know her, so I don't feel comfortable telling you it's going to be okay. But I'm sure it's going to be fine.
So, like, listen. There's this new goddess. That's all the rage. Everybody's talking about her. Her name's Odette. She's the goddess of forgiveness.
Okay.
So if you want some help with your lady, and you think you like fucked up and she's mad at you, You know, like maybe pray to Odette.
I'll bear that in mind. I mean, I fucked up a good one. It's been like a couple of centuries since she agreed to speak to me, so it's got to be a good apology. Maybe some divine help wouldn't be amiss.
What did you do that pissed her off for more than a century?
Now that is a long and complicated story.
Oh man, I wish we had time because I really want to know.
Nah, I'm keeping that between me and my missus. Good luck.
I respect that.
I don't. I mean, well, I guess I do.
That is rich coming from you, Squash.
I'm gonna respect that. I respect that.
You see Cyrek turn around and he lifts his hands and he begins to cast a series of conjurations. He's casting more than one spell at once, and you see all the things out on the lake subtly begin to change, and kind of the air itself kind of begin to hum and vibrate, and he's clearly doing something way bigger than he should. This is got to be the mother of all apologies. So yeah, he's in the middle of casting. He's turned his back to you. The kind of the saber-toothed tiger just came along and is just kind of sitting behind him. The spider is currently perched on top of the tiger, just kind of like staring at all of you.
He's doing magic to a big area?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's going to conjure a giant bouquet.
Do we need to go into his apology to do the thing?
No, I think this is our cue to leave.
Big apology.
Yeah.
Okay, other direction. Okay.
He does not know our showmanship. He wasn't there in Cicero when we did the biggest show ever. Get us a cannon and that woman's going to forgive you in a snap.
You're not wrong.
Cannon, right, cannon.
We have to start like hiring ourselves out for convincing people for shows where you like need to convince someone of something.
Oh bloody hell!
Hire the prison quartet. No, we need a better name than that. That was the first thing I fucking came up with, and it's not good. I'm gonna keep working on it. I feel like we don't have a fucking.
You can workshop it.
We need a fucking team name, you guys. We're like 5 years into this. How do we not have a team name yet?
No, but it's exactly why we're not. It's too late
now.
We fucked up, man.
All right. You 5 find yourself standing on the shore of Beligbud.
Question mark, Beligbud.
Yeah.
Squash is looking at the tree. Am I misremembering, or did we see the tree in Cicero too? I feel like we saw it there.
You saw a tree in Cicero, not this tree.
Hey man, okay. I don't know how to tell you that they're like trees are a thing that's like abundant.
Well, yes, but not Beligbud trees. Those are kind of a special breed.
But not every tree is a Beligbud tree, is what I'm saying. Like,
was it a really, 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 really big tree, or like just regular tree size?
I don't remember. No, I don't know. For a second there, I thought we had seen this tree in every plane of existence we'd gone to. I don't know. I thought that meant something or something. I don't know. I think I'm procrastinating. I'm looking for anything else to talk about other than going into the Well of Echoes.
We're not going into the well, are we? Is it?
How about the Balsamic 4? That's a good team name.
No, that sounds like a dressing.
It does, but it sounds really delicious.
Very quietly off in the distance, somewhere within the tree line, you hear a very quiet voice.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Hi.
5.
Oh, countdowns are never good. I'm gonna put my shield up.
3.
I hide behind Zaltanna.
Well, if we get hit, I can go to the stock.
Coming to find you, ready or not.
Oh, fuck no, it's the things.
Are you fucking joking. Is this a fucking Squid Games reference, V?
No, literally, V told us about this in the fucking first. These are the hide and seek things. Oh God, what was
I
it?
forgot. So now my brain was like, "This is a fucking Squid Games reference," and I'm mad about it. I really like Squid Games, though. It's really good. It's a good show.
No,
I just don't want to be in the Squid Games.
It's a good reference. No, you don't. Bogrim goes completely still.
Yep.
Like, he does not move at all. What are the rest of you doing? I know that Laffin is hiding behind Zaltanna. Zaltanna, you have your shield up. Rhal, what are you doing?
Um,
don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't.
Don't blink. Blink and you're dead.
what if I have an idea?
Did you just say you have an idea?
What if I have an idea?
Don't. Just. Do. Just. Stay. Shh.
It's alright, just don't move.
Okay.
Rhal, what's your idea?
Can I just really quickly say that internally right now, Zaltanna is having a struggle between how much she doesn't want to listen to anything that Bogrim says because she is mad at him, and like how she really does not want to get killed by things that are playing fucking hide and go seek. I just want to bring that to the surface. While this is all going on, that is what's happening under the surface of Zaltanna. Thank you.
I can cast this little magic thing, it moves. I can run them away maybe with it. He's talking about Unseen Servant.
Right, yeah. Tio is perched on your shoulder with their wings slightly expanded, like, uh-oh.
He's not going to put Tio in like actual danger, especially not on the plane that he's from.
No.
He's actually probably looking for Tio for like what to do.
Yeah, Tio just kind of like... Yeah, kind of like their eyes go wide, and if he had like eyebrows, it would be kind of like the... give it a shot.
I don't know. How much do I have to move to cast this? Do I feel like I have time?
Does your spell require, is it semantic?
Yeah, it takes everything. So it's kind of like a tough one to get through without moving
in that
a lot.
case, I will have you roll a sleight of hand.
Oh.
That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm just trying to figure out what to tell it, because I'm going to have to tell it to do something.
Run around in circles in a different direction might be a good one.
Yeah, I can just give it some thing, like a cloth, and tell it to take this east.
Yeah.
Take it that way.
Go east.
God, yeah. No,
go for sleight of hand.
Not great, huh? But I feel like I'm fast, so if anyone should try to get us out of trouble here, like, I am fast. I can run, maybe. So.
That is true.
I'll give it a shot, since this seems to be a visual thing. He's gonna do this. Sleight of hand. 17.
All right. Versus their perception. You cast the spell, and you sense a presence kind of just in front of you, who reaches forward and grabs whatever cloth you were offering it. That's what you were doing, right? Offering it cloth.
Yeah.
It takes up and goes running off in a weasterly direction. And you hear the creatures laughing very gently, and they kind of go off in the same direction. Your spell was unnoticed.
Ooh. Should we leave? Or should we just stay still?
I think we ought to keep moving. The quicker we can get to your hourglass, the quicker we'll be out of this hellhole.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
I may have misunderstood that, but I thought the hourglass of Bigron was in the Well of Echoes or past the Well of Echoes.
It's in the same area.
Okay. Well, then we're going to search around the Well of Echoes before we enter the Well of Echoes.
Smart. You head along the path that would take you to the clearing that's in front of where the council tree is. The fog here gets suddenly very thick, and you can see probably barely more than 5 or 6 feet. It's heavy. And you hear this kind of shuffling and scuffling sound. The air is already quite cold here, but you suddenly just get that drop in temperature, like you put your hand forward and it's like a wall of cold. As you get deeper into this fog, into this mist, squash with your ridiculous perception, you see that there is a slight kind of glow ahead of you. And you all suddenly start hearing these whispers. You're not sure where they're coming from, and you're not entirely sure who's saying it, but there are a multitude of voices in all different types of languages. You also all note and spot that there are these kind of faintly glowing red objects kind of off to one side. Roll a perception or an investigation for me, please, folks.
Wow. Natural 20. Perception.
Ooh. Laffian?
18.
And Squash.
27.
Everyone's so good.
I got a 2 on the dice.
On the 18 and on the 19. All right. Everyone, you hear the following. You hear a voice that 3 of you recognize, but Squash does not. You recognize the voice of Jens. And you hear her say, I'd be much better at this with you standing next to me, you know? You know what to do. You always knew what to do. Do I risk contacting that second group heading our way? Warn them about Daechin's group? I mean, what if they're Daechin's backup? I won't put that past him. He probably does. But if they're not, then they're walking into a slaughter, Kenny, and I could just stay in the Earthdark with Homer and the others and not tip our hand about the ambush. Oh, he always had a clear mind on these things. I miss you, Kenny.
Oh.
You also all hear a completely random voice, very clearly cutting through this in common, saying, God, this day sucks! Everybody who got above 20, you hear Nimverna's voice, and she says, but you're not the same, Talvin. You're not. You also hear, oh my God, how did I... Thank you, Eclipse. Thank you for sparing me. Everybody on a 25 or above, you hear Trampow's voice. And he says, fine, I'll do it. Is that what you want, world? For me to step up and be a leader? Fight the good fight? Sure, because all I am is bloody good at paperwork. You want me to throw my hat into the ring and do it? Really? Fine. I'll do it. Anybody get 30 or more?
Nope.
And then you don't get the last one.
Fudge. It was Daechin
It's a good one too.
saying
Yeah.
his weakness. Oh.
I sure do wish they don't find out about ... and that's all you hear.
That's when we find out that he actually just has a very small bladder. That's the real reason he had to leave the fight.
I wish
that we
when
had.
I created myself that I had a bigger bladder. This is just the worst.
Middle of the fight, he's like, "Shit, I got to go to the bathroom."
Every fourth turn, he has
bathroom.
to take an action to go to the bathroom or hold it.
No,
Con save to hold it.
he's like, gosh, goodness gracious! I hope that they never find out that my weakness is love.
Quick, everybody, hug Daechin.
I just love.
Oh no, hugs were the answer.
If they knew that my weakness was love, then Rhal would be able to defeat me right quick.
Post haste.
This is my best received pronunciation.
Yeah, this is what you hear quite clearly-ish as you're heading in this direction of the Well of Echoes.
So this is where all the thoughts and prayers go.
What?
Sorry. Just got a nosebleed there. Meta knowledge. Had an image of a book full of faces on... Don't know why.
There's so many people talking. What?
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 I can't hear you over these people talking.
Stop it.
There's so many people talking.
Shh.
This area is surrounded with crimson. They're very sensitive to noise.
That's really unfortunate with us being an audio podcast.
I know. It's like I'm gonna make you describe what you're doing.
God, what do you take this for? D&D?
Shh. The crimson, they carry messages to the dead.
Wait.
They're kinda okay if you don't get in their way.
Okay.
For the most part, they're kinda docile. If you get attacked, if you can't get past them quietly, give them a message to give to the dead. It's worked for me a couple of times, but it's not a guarantee.
Plenty of those to go around.
Okay, so where are we going?
Squash, are you feeling a magical, mystical tug? Your keen intuition.
I mean, do I have a gut feeling? We can basically see nothing at this point, so we have nothing but our guts and
Anyone who got a 20 or above, you'd be able to kind of more pinpoint where the sounds are coming from. So you'd have a better idea on where the well itself is. But that is definitely where some of those kind of bright red glows are, or dull red glows are.
Okay. Yeah, Squash just kind of like points in a direction. I think the center of this area is over there. If we maneuver closer to it, we might be able to find the hourglass. Or maybe we should skirt around it a little bit harder. Just for a little bit. Just see if we find anything else.
Follow your lead, pal.
Lead the way.
Alright. Squash is going to start by skirting around the center a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just to, like, if something changes, if he picks up anything new, anything, for instance, another human being moving through this area, picking up any of the things that he picked up from Fulton.
All right, I'm going to need you to roll a stealth check, and anyone who's heading in the same direction with him at the same time also needs to roll a stealth check. It is an advantage. You do get a +2. And I also need you, Squash, to make a perception roll.
Alright.
I mean, I assume we're all going with him.
Oh.
I don't know. With a roll like that, Aethel, I'm not entirely sure anyone even knows where the fuck you are.
They've got a gut feeling for where I'm going.
Yep.
No! Oh, no!
You know what? I should never do anything that requires a stealth check ever again.
Well, no, you roll it again.
Oh, no.
What do you mean roll it again?
No.
Right? Because you're advanced. Well,
No,
because it's
no, they're flat.
So it is a...
They have the boots, which give them advantage. They have the armor, which gives them disadvantage. So no matter how many advantages we stack on there, it's still a straight roll. And unfortunately, it's not a 1. I mean, it is a natural 1, but it's not a 1 because you have a +2 from your trinket.
+4.
Fucking hell. All right. Zaltanna, nat 1, 3. Rhal, what did you get?
I got a 20.
+2.
Okay. Lafayette?
+2, 20.
18.
And Squash.
35.
You're not entirely sure where Squash is. You think he's heading in the right direction. Okay. As you are very quietly inside... Oh, I need to roll for Bogrim. Bogrim also kind of very quietly disappears. You're not entirely sure where he is either. As you make your way kind of skirting this area where the well is, kind of making your way around the red, Zaltanna, there is a kind of a much louder sound that comes from under your feet than you necessarily intended. And you all hear these creatures, the red glows that are in this mist. You hear them shuffling and start slowly and then more quickly and rapidly running towards where Zaltanna is. And then you see them emerging out of the mist. You see 3 of them in particular. They don't have any arms per se. They have very long legs and very strong and powerful. You can see that they are mostly just rib cage with like a thick fur over it. You can see that the glow is coming from within their chest, and their face is just teeth. And they lunge towards Zaltanna. I'm sorry, man. For a 18 versus your armor class.
I want you to take a guess if that hits or not.
Yes.
It does.
What?
You win.
Are you sure?
Yep, my armor class is 17.
I thought we got you a cloak.
Yeah.
Oh, which would make it 18, so it would still hit.
Something doesn't add up
just-
there.
Do you not have a shield too? Where's that with your shield?
Oh, well, no, my shield is, like, complicated. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll add my +2 for this one, because I only get to use it once a day. So, or 1 minute per day. That's right. So I'll
1
use
minute
it for
per
this
day.
1
You can
minute.
activate it now.
I
That's
activate it
fine.
now, which means that I'm I guess 20 AC. So no, it doesn't hit.
No, your
All
cloak
right.
actually was added into the...
Oh, well, that's still
It's-
then I'm at 19, which so it still doesn't hit.
We need to get you some plate, Casey.
Yeah, I think so.
We need to get you some badass armor. Preferably one without a disadvantage. This is getting ridiculous.
Mithril plate?
You see the creature lunge forward, all teeth, as it tries to bite into Zaltanna's shoulder, but the armor upon you is just too thick. And it kind of like bounces off. What do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna cut its fucking head off.
No. Telepathically to Zaltanna, say, give them a message to relay to the dead, please.
I start to go for Cal, and then I get that in my head, and I go, can you tell my dad that I'm sorry I wasn't there?
Take a persuasion roll.
Really? I got a 1.
Wow.
I have a 9 in plus 9 to persuasion, which is why that's a 10. Guys, I got 2 natural ones in a row. That is like,
You already also had one earlier today.
this fucking app is a piece of shit, you guys. I'm just saying, like, there's no way I should be able to get like 2 natural ones in a row.
I'm starting to think that the natural one curse is not as
has
much
shifted.
moving as it is just spreading.
Yes.
I've infected you all, I'm sorry.
You should be. All right, the creatures lunge forward again, and I'm going to need y'all to roll for initiative.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
D20s are fucking bullshit dice, and I will never fucking get over how stupid they are.
Is there a... What's it called? The platonic solid or something stupid like that?
It's because they don't you don't have like either a good or bad chance of any number because there are so many numbers. Your chances are literally 5 across the board, 5% for every single fucking number, and it's just a garbage fucking dice. And mathematically it's dumb and I hate it. Anyway,
all right,
that's my
Zaltanna, what did
D20
you
rant
get?
for the day. Done. Thank you. I got a 6.
Laffian, what did you get?
Also got a 6.
Which one of you has the higher dex?
I have a 15.
Yeah, it's you.
Squash, what do you get?
18.
And Rhal, what did you get?
17.
Grogan is the worst. All right. Squash. There are 3 of these armless, teeth-filled creatures bearing down upon Zaltanna. You ready?
Alright. Squash is gonna take a step back and move in such a way that he kind of blends into the fog.
I'm going to say you're already hidden. You had a 35.
Alright. And then Squash is gonna let off an attack on his crossbow, trying to hit one of the creatures that is attacking Zaltanna.
We will call the first one Toothy.
Okay, I'm gonna attack Teethy. And
No, that's the second one.
That's the other one.
Okay, I'm going for Toothy.
Okay.
And I'm attacking
Toothy,
with,
Teethy, and Steve.
advantage since I am
Thank you.
hidden.
Yes.
That's 27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That's 31 piercing damage
Uh-huh.
and 3 frost damage.
Okay.
I am not happy with this.
No sneak attack? Oh, that was your
That
sneak
was
attack.
my sneak attack.
Oh,
If you look at the
that's
numbers that I rolled.
bad. Oh, that was rough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, that's...
weird question.
What are you owing it?
Is Squash's crossbow, like, looking kind of funky or doing anything weird?
Yes.
Go
it
on.
is.
Care to elaborate
It's
on that,
glowing.
please?
Yes, it is glowing a very subtle blue colour. Where all the woodwork is on your crossbow. It's glowing subtly blue.
My bow's made out of fucking Bikron sand, isn't it? It's one
Or,
of
you know, the
mat-
big fuck off tree that's right there.
Yeah, it's almost 100% one of the items we could have churned down to make some Bikron sand substitute.
Yes.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, I just realized that. Alright, bonus action.
So Squash like fires this, looks down and goes, "Oh, shit."
Oh, we didn't have to do this. None of this was necessary. Oh.
He said it's a substitution and it might not work as well.
Alright, and then I'm
We're
going to
McCoy.
bonus action stealth.
Yep. Yep.
Sorry, that was accidentally at advantage. That should have been.
You should be. You have
I still rolled
you
that.
have an amulet.
Oh,
The
right,
token.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Then 34 to stealth away.
So 36 to stealth away. Yes, you are hidden in the fog. Like the fog is quite thick. You take a few steps back and you're just going to be hidden.
Yeah.
Like
And that's the end of my
no
turn.
bother.
I am sorry to disappoint literally everybody in my group with that turn.
nobody else sees that your crossbow is glowing though. All right, Rhal. You have Toothy, Teethy, and Steve. Teethy has been shot with a crossbow bolt, roughly at like neck area.
Okay. Did these things have eyes?
Yes.
Okay.
But they just have teeth instead of a face.
Face just filled with teeth. Yeah, there are some eyes.
Gross.
Yeah.
So we kind of have to beat these things up.
Maybe you can convince one of the ones that I haven't attacked to fuck off? Maybe? I don't know.
Send words to the dead.
You could try and yeet it down the well. That's also an option.
I'm gonna try one thing, and it's not gonna do any damage, but the damage is not what I'm like intending on. And I'm debating doing a different thing because it would last for a full minute. So I'm gonna go for the thing. Originally, it would be Toll the Dead, making a loud bell noise. I'd have to target one of them, but again, the damage is gonna be so nothing that it's not gonna make a difference, and I'd rather go for the time duration to maybe throw them off or give them some form of disadvantage on something.
Like an attempt to overload their senses.
Yeah, he's gonna minor illusion on the spot that we're in, having this fight, the sound of like a fourfold fight. Just a lot of voices yelling over each other.
Yeah, a lot of shouting, a lot of voices.
These particular things.
A lot of cheering, a lot of yeah. I'll allow that.
Okay, that's Rhal's turn. That's it. That's all I've got because it's an action.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to try to throw them off somehow.
I love it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And how long are you going to try and hold that up for? A minute?
Duration 1 minute. I don't think it's concentration.
It's not.
Just minor illusion.
All right. Okay. All right. All of you just suddenly hear, on top of all the other voices that are coming from the Well of Echoes itself, you just hear what sounds like a fight going on you've been to fourfold, at least most of you have been to fourfold fights before. It's just what it sounds like. It's loud and awful. I love it. Okay. Next is Bogrim, who rushes over and pulls out his axe, and he attempts to smash down into Teethy. He hits for really shit damage. He lifts his axe and he screams. He screamed. Oh shit! What was he yelling? The fucking backstory. I don't remember.
I'm too old for this shit.
That was one of them, and I put it in solely because I knew it would make me laugh. He just yells. I'll look it up while I'm in the middle of something else. You see his lift his axe high, and he smashes into the chest once. As he swings it back, he smashes into one of the legs and sees that he's got like a really good and deep gash that time, and tries to go for exactly the same place again in an attempt to like cut off one of its legs. He doesn't quite manage it, but you can see this creature is very heavily wounded now. And that's his go over. Lathian.
Hi.
Hi.
Y'all, except for Rhal, did Rhal get near these things, or is Rhal like still away from them?
I'm kind of like where exactly we were. We're kind of being attacked. They've come to us at this point.
So Rhal is in punching range.
Yeah. He just did.
Sure.
Okay. Well, you know why I'm asking. I'm gonna make everybody do another one.
You need to be able to see them, right? Because you can't see Squash.
Yeah. You fucked yourself on that. You fucked yourself on that one, Squash.
Uh-huh.
I made an informed decision. What was that phrase again? The risk was calculated.
Hello, consequences of my actions.
Yes. Hello. Oh, guess who it is? It's the consequences of my actions.
Yeah, so I'm doing overwhelming attack, and I'm having Zaltanna, Rhal, and Bogrim do another one.
Okay. Rhal, you have the option to attack. Do you wish to attack?
Do I see them reacting in a way that seems like they're gonna stop at all to any of this?
You notice that Toothy and Steve, the two that haven't started attacking or have been attacked, you see them like reel backwards, and like their shoulders like lift up and try and cover like what you assume might be ears. They seem, all three of them, actually quite disorientated.
Okay. But the one that is still aggressive that we've started on.
Yeah, it is also a little discombobulated too, but it is still in Zaltanna's face.
I'm gonna do a little bit of damage to that one and
Okay.
double down and use the Toll the Dead move. So the sound of a bell fills the air around us for a moment. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
These things are not very wise. 8.
Okay. The DC was 16.
Yeah, it fails. So I believe on Toll the Dead, it takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
1d8.
It has already lost hit points.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 1 damage.
Well, okay. You don't notice any massively discernible effect from it.
But I am making everything just hell for them, probably. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you just
That should be like
death by 1,000 paper cuts.
that should be like
Doubling down.
3d12 though, because we are super
I?
high level.
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip scale with character level.
Yep.
So roll 2 more.
Yes, please.
There we go.
7 and 5.
That's better.
13 total.
Nice. Yep, that's much better. That's a more sustainable. Bogrim will go for his multi-attack again. And he hits twice. He's definitely going for the leg this time. You can see that he feels like at least he's made some sort of headway into fucking this thing up, and he's just going to keep going for it. You can see that it has actually like broken the bone now, and it's just like hobbling on that one leg. Teethy looks super fucked up.
Sweep the legs.
So Zaltanna, you get to make your attack action
That motherfucker
if you want to.
is getting... You don't put your face in my face unless you don't want to have a face. So I'm going for his head.
Okay.
Zaltanna.
That seems fair.
Fuck them teeth.
Zaltanna 420. This is like one of the paragraphs from the Bible.
First attack.
God fucking damn.
Second attack. So my first attack is
So
30 to hit.
31.
Does that hit its AC?
Yeah, that definitely hits, yeah.
So it's 16 slashing damage. Plus 2, so it's 17, 18. Plus, I'm not using my Divine Wrath, so I guess I'm not. And
38
then,
total.
yeah, 20, so 28 on that first one.
Wait.
16 plus 6 plus 2.
24.
24.
Yeah, 24. Close. We're getting there.
Does 26 hit?
Yes, that also hits. How do you want to deal with this one?
Did I kill it?
Yes. Your second absolutely destroyed him.
I don't even have to smite. I was going to smite. Zaltanna's already in like an extra ticked off mood because of the whole Bogrim situation. So she's like, all you have to do is like chew your food the wrong way and it's going to set her off. So, this
thing has a lot of teeth to chew wrong.
Okay, would anyone be really upset if I went really fucking disgusting with this?
I don't care.
I don't know. Depends how gross. But yes, do it.
Zaltanna is going to cut off its head, and as the head lops off, reach in and pull its teeth out with her hands.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm all on board for that. Fuck it. Like you smash the top of part of its head off, so you just have like that bottom bit of teeth left, and like it's still moving around a little bit. You know, fuck this, and just rip the teeth out as the final like fucking blow. I love it. Yes, that's beautiful. Okay,
And now I have
Laffian.
teeth. I'm going to make a necklace.
Hi.
You still have a move and a bonus left. What do you want to do?
Move. I slowly and carefully move slightly away from the fucking chompers.
Toothy and Steve. Yep.
And that's it. My work here is
all right.
done.
Your work here is done.
I am an enabler.
Zaltanna, it's your actual go now.
Oh,
Toothy and Steve have not taken damage. They seem like a really disorientated. Their heads are wobbling around a little bit. You see their shoulders are like lifting up to where you assume their ears are. They're still in range, but they haven't started attacking you yet, and you haven't attacked them yet.
I'm going to hold up. I'm going to grab the head with one hand and hold up, like, I'm going to spear the head on Cal, and I'm going to hold up the teeth with my other hands, and I'm going to yell, "Tell your dead buddy he fucked with the wrong guy."
I actually love that. That's like just clever enough. I love it.
First of all, have a dice of inspiration. It's fucking brutal. Second of all, I would like you to roll 1 intimidation check and 1 persuasion check, please. Fuck, man. As what did you get on your rolls?
24
First,
and a
why we're laughing so
25.
hard. Good. You see, as you deliver this proclamation, you see that the kind of in their chest area, you see it glows so much brighter red for a moment, and they stop, still a little bit discombobulated, but they turn and actually begin to walk away from the Well of Echoes itself. You are out of initiative.
Jeez.
I turn off the fourfold.
Zaltanna is like breathing hard and trying to like calm her rage down.
Bogrim is wise enough to take a few steps away.
Oh, yeah, that's the right move.
That's the right decision, Bogrim. All right, what do you folks want to do now?
I want to crack so many jokes. That's what I really want to do.
This episode could be called Chewing Out. It could be called Pulling Teeth.
Oh, no. How many teeth do I have? I need to make a note.
How many teeth can you fit in a fist?
Roll a d20. Fuck it.
This is my validation. 18.
You have 18 teeth. There you go.
Did I get rid of my
Simple
demon bear
enough.
skull, by the way, or is that still in the bag of holding?
I believe someone has it in a bag of holding. I don't know who, though.
I'm just collecting bits and pieces of like
Trophies?
things that I kill.
Oh my
When
god.
when you open the
horrible?
first church of Zaltanna, you can have it as decoration.
Dream on. No,
Is
Sultana's going to be like...
A little bit of a fucking crazy person.
No, you're going to be like that guy who went to Africa and then brought a bunch of souvenirs back, and they're going to tell you a bunch of boring stories about where they got each and every one. Well, you're going to have a macabre
Like someone taking pictures
Yep.
when they're on holiday and forcing their friends to watch
Yep.
the slideshow.
Yep, except Sultana does it in a macabre way. Here's the demon bear skull. I got this in the island of... on the magical island of...
I got this on Geerta on the time that
Geerta.
it tried to eat squash, and then I got these teeth from the stalking plate. Now that was a story.
Let me tell
They
you
tried
what.
to eat me.
You guys, this is my new I need you guys to understand that this is going to be my new mission. Is that every time we fight something really weird, I'm going to try to take a part of its bones.
I love it. I genuinely love it. It adds to the entire like myth that is going to be Zaltanna in 5,000 years.
I
love it.
I like to think that like Zaltanna is like it's part of like the thing that's changing about her as she becomes more godlike is the need to like
Trophy hunt?
Do things apart.
yeah, well like the need for vengeance is becoming stronger and stronger with her because she's becoming the goddess of bloody vengeance, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably better than my idea, which is that you hate archaeologists and you're going to give them all your animal remains and tell you found it in one place.
Indiana Jones, eat your heart out. All right, what do y'all want to do now?
Well, since we just got rid of 3 of them, I think Squash is going to try to move in that direction and try to see if he can, like, since like probably a little area is kind of clean now, we can like kind of cut through there and get closer to what I assume is the center.
Like most of them have like taken this message to heart, and they have like kind of moved around a little bit, and you can definitely make your way over to the well itself. And as you get there, this well is made of onyx. You can see there are lots of like little stones that have been put together and cemented in. You can see that it is also glowing very slightly red, and the voices here are much, much louder. Do you want to take a perception check to try and listen for someone or anyone in particular?
Yes. I want to listen for Coleman because I'm genuinely hurt.
Okay, roll a perception check.
I know I should be listening for Daechin and figure out what the fuck he's up to, but I would.
That's what everyone else is here. Y'all can also roll if you want to try and listen to a voice in particular, but it is kind of tough.
Can try.
You're trying to listen for Common. All right, do it. Perceptions, please.
Oh
no.
Okay, Squash. What did you get, and who are you trying to listen out for?
I got 24, and I'm listening for Coleman.
Or you hear Common's voice come through. Just kind of, you're listening for it and listening for it. You kind of get the feeling that she often doesn't speak out loud to herself. But the only thing that you really pick up is, fucking bitch, I'll kill her. That's all you get.
Well, it was not the heartfelt prayer to understand their destiny in this world that I was hoping for. All right, I guess Coleman's going dead next time I meet them.
Did anybody else try and roll to hear a specific voice?
yes,
What did you get and who are you after?
I got a nat 20 for a total of 28,
Goddamn.
and he's actually listening for fucking what was it? Kels. Would you like me to retract that statement?
No, I'm just trying to think where she would be in this time.
Assuming that...
And if she says anything out loud to herself.
I figured Daechin would be too full of himself.
Yeah.
All you would hear is just, eat a dick, I know about the echo, well of echoes. So you hear...
Oh, so that's where you are.
All he does is whenever he's alone, he's just like, I know a song that'll get on, get on. That's all he does when he's alone.
Yes, please scry on me.
Let me open up the Kino timeline. Let's find out where the fuck she would be. In theory.
Assuming that we don't kill her first.
Yeah, there's that.
A bunch of level, what are we, 8s?
Well, you could... Yeah, I mean, even if she's dead, you would still be able to hear her if she's uttering something in another realm.
Bunch of level 8 fucking pushovers versus Grand Necromancer of Doom.
Butchers.
What could go wrong?
She says...
Huh. The Earth Dark isn't quite as dark as I thought it would be.
Okay.
Okay, did anybody else roll, and is anybody else trying to listen for a particular person?
I rolled, but I messed up pretty good. It was an 8.
Who are you trying to listen for?
I think he is thinking about the Dragonborn, so he thinks about like Ruranma and seeing if Ruran is okay, and then he concerns himself more with the 2 Dragonborns that were on the boat. I think he's very curious about like them making it back, so I think he was trying to listen out for them.
Very, very easily. Oh shit! Let me double check the timeline. I think you guys may be on a good time for them actually. You hear...
It sucks. Every single person that we've named so far has been like a voice actor.
Voice actors.
The well of voice actors.
Oops.
Motherfuckers.
The most expensive episode.
The Well of voice actors. That's the bracket tagline episode. Yeah. Pulling teeth, bracket, well of voice actors.
Can we bankrupt TLD in one episode? Iquatfo.
You actually hear both of them. You don't get specifics, but you get the idea that they are mildly perturbed about the fact that they can see land and what this new land might bring to them.
Okay. But they've made it, and it's new land. So they're scared, but that's fine because they're where they need to be. Okay.
Yes. They are worried, excited, all the things you would expect when you have to sail across the sea for a fuck ton of days and then you suddenly see land.
Okay. That's good.
Well.
The consequences of my actions.
Yes. Zaltanna, are you going to try and listen to anyone from the Well of Echoes?
I am not.
Okay.
And you know what? Fuck it. Actually, I'm going to try to listen to Daechin. Why not? I don't think I'm going to... I
Give
don't
it a shot.
think it's going to work. I'm not
get
very
David in here while
perceptive.
we're at it.
I have less worry about asking David to do stuff. He's always like, yes.
19.
And I'm going to make the check a little bit easier because you guys are right in and on it now. So
19.
what did you get? 19. 20. Okay.
Just imagine Zaltanna like just holds up her hand like, I'm a moral beacon and I will not listen on other people's conversations and
Conversations. Wait, fuck you, Daechin.
I can hear the ocean in here.
I'm a moral beacon, I say, as I start stringing up my new necklace made of the teeth I just grabbed out of a monster's mouth.
Grey is a moral beacon, it's fine. Yes, on a 20, you hear Daechin say,
spunky and smart. Where did you take those books, I wonder?
We burnt them, you fuck.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I was listening to Daechin.
Uh-huh.
And
You heard
he
him?
said something about books.
Oh, yeah, we took all his books and... Wait, is he still looking for them?
He said, spunky and smart. Where did you take those books, I wonder?
Good luck.
since you're now kind of more over the well, you notice that the Squash, you would notice that there is a kind of the same kind of glowing blue coming from the bottom of this well that is currently on your crossbow.
Is the hourglass of Bikron in there? No.
Maybe you need to go for a swim.
I really don't want to.
I don't want you to either.
Squash gets out his 130 feet hempen rope. All right. How big is the well?
Water well sized, I guess.
So, like,
I don't know how big that is.
So, like, if we drop Zaltanna down there, like, her shoulders are gonna like scratch against the thing as they're going down.
The fuck you gonna drop me down a well for, you asshole?
I'm not gonna. I'm trying to estimate the size of it. I'm using you as a measurement stick.
It's
what do we have?
Approximately dwarf size in diameter plus 6 inches.
All right.
Does that help?
Immensely,
Sure.
thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's what you see.
Yes. Squash. The ground around the well, like pebbles, sand, anything, just pick up and drop.
Yeah, dirt. You could find rocks and pebbles for sure.
Squash is just gonna drop one down the well.
It falls, and you hear nothing.
All right. I think the hourglass is down there.
Well, that seems like a strange conclusion to be making right now.
I know, but My stupid crossbow, which I think is made out of the same material. It's glowing blue, and I can see a glowing blue light down there. I don't know.
I mean, if you want, we can lower you slowly, and if anything, if you need to be pulled up, you do like quick 2 tugs, and then 2 tugs we pull you up?
Yeah, please.
3 tugs we lower you more. Or would you rather do 1 tug more, 2 tugs less?
You've said so many tugs that I don't know which system is which anymore.
I'm sorry. You know what? That's fair. Anything more than 2 tugs you're just playing with. Never mind. For the listeners, I was making a face.
You're so fucking
hear
clever.
off quietly and gently in the distance.
10, 9,
Oh, God.
8.
Can Squash pinpoint the
7.
direction?
Yeah, it's coming from the tree line to your north, about 15 feet out.
All right. Squash is gonna like shuffle the crew to the south side of the well and have everybody sit down.
Okay.
Just hide from it, so we're not in its like line of sight. And then Squash is gonna try to be as still as he can.
Okay. I'm not going to make you all make stealth checks for this because that's a kind of solid plan. You all sit and stay still. There's no walking about. There's no crunching to worry about. And you all stay completely still on the other side of this well. And you hear the sound of scuffing feet on the ground. And you see this very tall, thin creature that has kind of blue and purple runes all over it. They're not wearing a stitch of clothing. They have no hair. And they very slowly walk around you all and drop down low and stare into some of your eyes, but there's no movement from any of you. And they go off, running in the other direction.
Are we just going to be dropping Squash down?
Slowly. But yes.
So, you tie a rope around Squash,
Yep.
slowly lower him into the well.
The way I'm thinking is I give the end of the rope to them, tie the other end around me, and then drop the rope down the well, the middle section. That way I can slide myself down, but if I lose the grip, I can still be pulled back up. Yes, I will fall a really horrible amount of distance, but it's at least a system where I control my way up and down without... so if another spooky, creepy kid comes or you guys get attacked, I'm not completely fucked.
Yeah. You slowly climb down. The sounds from the Well of Echoes just increases, and it just becomes louder and louder, and there is just no way for you to at all discern what voices are which. There's just too many. You continue climbing down about 100 feet, 110 feet or so. Your feet hit solid ground. And there is an opening directly ahead of you, which you would probably figure would lead you kind of to the tree itself. It's not a particularly wide opening. You know, Zaltanna would probably be okay through here. The taller of your 2 companions, probably not so much. But it looks clean. The kind of blue glow is absolutely all around you now. It's kind of hanging in the air like small motes. You can see about as... everyone can see in the dark now. So yeah, you can see about 30 foot-ish, 60 feet. And the tunnel just seems to go forward and down.
See, I'm kind of torn because if there are pixies and other gross things we need to sneak past, I don't want to have the entire crew with me. But if this is just like a hallway to an area with characters, I want the crew with me. I'm kind of...
That is Squash's choice. Your companions are also up at the surface, and there are still things that will hunt and find them, whether they come down or not. You have no idea what danger you're taking them into, but you damn well know the dangers above are pretty shitty too.
Yeah, Squash is going to climb up the rope real quick. Yeah, you're right. Leaving them up there is just a dumb idea. Squash is going to climb out of the well and like There's a bottom to it, about 100 feet down. And there's a really strong glow down there. I don't know what's down there, but I think we're probably safer there than we are here on the surface. So if we can find something to attach the rope to, we should probably all go down.
That's terrifying.
It's kind of scary, but this area is also really scary, so...
The underground in the regular world is really scary. What makes me think the underground in this world is going to be less scary?
It's not, Rhal.
You guys can leave as soon as Squash tells your lady to leave, right?
Alright, let's go.
I'll stay here. We can't leave the rope unattended. They're just as likely to cut it, and then we'll have no way back.
I have Tio. Tio could fly it back up.
Not just that, I actually do think you can run up this wall. You are quite nimble.
Right, I forgot you could do that. Oh well, bollocks to it then.
I mean, if you want to stay, that's fine. If you want to go.
No, I wasn't really relishing the idea of being stuck up here on my own, but I also didn't want you guys to get stuck.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll be fine.
He wraps the rope around himself and he just abseils down. Like, he just goes down. You said it's safe and he trusts you. Yeah, he makes it down to the bottom totally fine.
I think the plan basically is leaving Rhal to last, and then he can just slow fall with the end of the rope down.
I can't slow fall.
You can't slow fall. You can run with purpose down the wall. And to be fair, if you tie it off somewhere up here, if it does get cut, you can climb it back up again. But if it doesn't get cut, it will be here. So you can still use the rope to climb down.
Okay, I'm going to make a roll.
Yes, please.
It's a 14, I'm okay. I just thought the idea of him passing out halfway down and crashing down
would be funny to you.
Well,
yeah, of course it would.
It would be very, very fun. But no, he okay. But he is complaining the whole time about the underground.
Who is taking lead down this corridor?
Squash. We are absolutely out of Bogrim's element at this point.
I'm too tall.
Yeah, for our two taller companions, you're definitely going to have to do that really uncomfortable back slouch thing. Zaltanna and Bogrim also very much similar, but not as much. You have to duck your head, but not as much as the other two. Squash, no fuss given.
My complaining gets more intense.
As you walk along this corridor, there is no light source at all. The light from behind you is just completely gone, and you're all submerged in complete darkness. Only those of you with true sight or blind sight, or whatever the hell it is, or have any idea at all what is in front of you. This is pitch blackness. It's a long walk. It's a really long walk. There seems to be no pattern on the ground. There's no pattern on the walls. It's just completely smooth. The sound doesn't echo the way that it should. The sounds that you make, any voices that you dare to utter, they're just muffled somehow. The echo from the well is long gone, and just a ringing silence remains. The further along you go, after about an hour or so, Squash, you notice that your crossbow is becoming brighter and brighter, and also heavier and heavier. Ahead of you, Squash, you see that there is a very small woman. She's probably about 2'8". You can see that there is behind her this absolutely enormous hourglass. You can see the wood of the top and the bottom are exactly the same as from your crossbow. You see the glass is cracked and broken. You can see there are many, many holes in it, in the top bulb, in the bottom bulb. You can see some of them have been patched over, some of them aren't leaking sand at all, but some of them are. The floor itself, at least a foot deep in it. The sand is a multitude of colours, and it's consistently shifting and changing. The sand in the top bulb is very low. Hardly anything left at all. The bottom bulb is pretty full, apart from that which has spilled out all around. The rest of you don't see a thing.
I'm assuming you are Hope.
Yes, I am Hope.
Is this normal?
And who are you?
I'm Squash.
Squash? You okay?
Squash gives Rhal a weird look.
He returns your weird look.
They can't see me.
They can't see you, Squash repeats, with the intent purpose to tell the rest of the crew.
They can't see me. They can't hear me. I am very much out of phase with them.
Why can I see you?
She points to your crossbow.
Is this normal? Squash gestures at the hourglass and the sand spilled around.
Alas, yes. You have a lot to learn in a very short amount of time.
You're not going to fight me?
At this point, I know when it's my time. You'll have to leave your friends behind. This is not for them. And we may well come to blows, if I don't think you're fit.
Okay. Squash turns around to the group, just I have to go with Hope. She needs to teach me something. How long will I return here?
We have to wait.
I don't
right?
know what you're going to do.
I can catch up with you.
No.
I think he's talking about the fact that you're a ticket out of here, mate.
Okay. You're right. Yeah, Squash is gonna quietly lean into Lafayette and just I'm not exactly sure what this person's gonna ask of me, but I'm still quite messed up from my interaction with Grooms. Could you assist me a little bit there?
Sure. But only because we're in dire straits. Lafayette he'll do a 7 points of mend wounds and see how that does for Squash first.
Thank you.
And then depending on how bad it is, might do more. That's 31 HP.
And if you guys need help with healing, let me know.
Zaltanna, yeah, if you could, just because I don't want to expend myself too much, if you could patch up the rest of Squash's injuries. Just before he goes into whatever the hell this is.
It's 36
How
HP.
much injury do you have?
36 HP left. Left to top myself off.
I lay on hands for 36.
And I am at full HP. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Jinx.
Thank you, guys. Okay. I'll be right back, I hope. Assume.
I'm going to hold you to it.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys. Squash is going to turn around and walk towards Hope.
Hope puts kind of reaches up and offers you a hand. And she takes your hand in hers, and you feel like your entire body has just been electrocuted. And for the perspective of everybody else, Squash just disappears.
Squash is electrocuted.
There's just a pile of ash.
Yeah,
you fell.
It's actually just like
I think I was gonna
a
let you
really
kill
good
me.
con. Nobody incited this.
Cartoonish skeleton charge.
All that comes back is just like some ash on the ground.
How many
and like a
wounds
tiny
did
blue
you
stone.
just mend? Oh, you are dealt that much damage. Congratulations, you're now in the stalking. Tell your spectre I said hello. Hi everyone, Rhal here. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you are enjoying your trip through the stalking. If you're having fun in the stalking, perhaps you could leave a review. Wherever you listen to podcasts, if you leave a review there, it helps other people see that we are worth the tremendous amount of time that it takes to get this far in our show. So thank you all so much for listening. Please leave a review wherever you can. I have a big thank you to patron Ryan Dark. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. We will see you all next episode. Bye.
This has been a Blighthouse Studio production. Thank you for listening.
Hey, Ernest, you ever think maybe this was a bad idea? Getting involved with this?
Oh, yeah, a little bit, but I mean, we're handling it pretty well.
Silently moving through the water beside you is a wall of flesh.
The time has come. Mother will drown the world, and we will be the new beginning. Children of the tide, the time has come.
Hello, Winston Wither, local cook, and I believe on a spiritual level that chutney needs to have big bits on. Why are you going?
Excuse me.
I need to interview them. Where are you going?
Your turn, Sunshine.
Behold, the city of the gnomes, and here, Schmal Schmarks, founder of Schmommunism.
Welcome, listeners, to Dark Tides, a weekly paranormal audio drama series that uses role-playing game mechanics.
Beware.
Your mother,
She'll stop at nothing.
Find the child.
for she does.
Protect the child.